Hey guys, it's Teakable here, back with another video. And today it's episode 9 of Blocktionary, and it's all about the grass block. Well, I guess it's everywhere. Let's get into the video. Usually I tell you where you can find the items in your world naturally, and I'm pretty sure this is the hardest one to find. Well, it's definitely in the top 4 million items that are the hardest to find, because it's kind of just everywhere, unless you live in a desert or like mesa kind of desert kind of thing, or if you live in an ocean, or I guess a river technically, but you know. So yeah, it's pretty much everywhere. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find this. Okay, now for what the grass block actually looks like. When it's placed down, it looks like this. In an item frame, it looks like that. In a storage device, it looks like this. As an item on the floor, it looks like that. In an armor stand, it looks like this. And in my hand, this is still hard, it looks like that. Okay, now for the break speed of the grass block. Also, it's hollow underneath. Normally I have that filled in, but it would turn into dirt. I'll tell you more details on that later. But yeah, if you're using your fist, it takes 0.9 seconds. A wooden shovel is 0.45 seconds. Stone is 0.25 seconds. Iron is 0.15. Diamond is also 0.15. And then gold is 0.1. And efficiency for diamond is instant. So it's just, well, I had less to break this time. That's my strategy. Okay, now how to actually get the grass block in survival, because as you might have noticed over there at the break speed, all I got back was dirt. I didn't actually get any grass blocks. So one way to do it, I'm not sure if this works. Okay. It works in Java if you use a Silk Touch book, and I don't have any Silk Touch items, but basically, if you break this with a Silk Touch anything, then it will drop grass blocks. And also, if you kill an Enderman, not an Endermite, just all the Endermen decided they wanted to go downstairs. I don't know, yeah, we can't see them, but they're down there somewhere. But basically, if you kill an Enderman when he's holding a grass block, then he will drop the grass block, and then you'll have one grass block. Which is kind of useful if you're like super early game and you want to get like a grass block somewhere, you know. It's kind of useful. And now I'm going to talk to you about how the grass block actually spreads to other dirt blocks, because I'm sure you knew that. It should hopefully go soon. Come on. Well, there we go. It'll hopefully go faster. Come on, I have my tick speed up to at least 30. There we go. Okay, you saw that spread. So basically how it works is the grass block is kind of here in a 3 by 3, and then 1 up, or like 2 down, I guess, or like from that it can go up 1 or down 2, like that. So anywhere that there's grass here, or glass, I mean, I don't know if the glass is gonna stop it from spreading, but basically anywhere that there's glass here, it can spread to it. And also there's a few light level restrictions. The actual source has to be light level more or equal to. You like my greater than / equal to sign, is pretty good. You can't really do that, so that's what I did. The light level has to be greater than or equal to 9. It still hasn't spread. And then the actual dirt that it's spreading to has to be light level greater than or equal to 4, which is actually pretty dark, so you should be good. And also it can't grow on coarse dirt. Yeah, it just can't. And I'm thinking the glass is stopping it. So yeah. There you go, now you know how to do it. Woo! Okay, now for how the grass block can also die, like if you put a block on top of it, kind of like how I had to only have 2 layers instead of 3 at the break speed. So one way is if you cover it with a solid, not transparent block, like this, eventually it will die. And also if you put it below light level 4 with a transparent block. So stairs are transparent, but put it below light level 4, so then it died. And also, if you were to hoe it or till it, then it would turn into, what's it called? I don't know, farmland. And if you shovel it into a path, then it's also not grass anymore. And then the other way is if a sheep eats it. This was supposed to be my experiment, but she already ate it, so yeah, not much I can do about that. Okay, this is the last time we're over in this section, but I'm going to show you 3 different ways you can use this. Well, 2 ways you can use it, and 1 just kind of a cool fact. The first one is that in Bedrock Edition, not Java, you have a 30% chance for it to be composted. I'm pretty lucky, well, not really, but yeah, you have a 30% chance to get it composted, and also if you use bone meal on it, then you will get grass and flowers, just like this. And there's one more, I think it's down here somewhere. I don't know if that was this world or a survival world, but there's a really good example. I'll find it. Okay, it was not this world, but I went and found it. But a good example is in the swamp biome. So in the swamp biome, it looks like this. It's easier to tell on the side. It's kind of dark green. And then in the plains, I'm assuming this is plains, it is light green. So yeah, grass looks differently in different biomes. It's not really a usage. I guess you could use it for decoration if you were right on the edge. But yeah, that's a thing. And now for how to use the grass block in commands and like /fill grass block kind of thing. So if you do /fill or sat block, your coordinates, and then grass2, then it will be the grass block, just like this. And there's no extra ways because it's the same on all sides. And then also in Java Edition, it is /fill, your coordinates, grass_block. And now for just some general facts about the grass block. It is not transparent, so redstone can pass through it and you can't see through it. In a dark space, it does not give off any light, so yeah, that's kind of self-explanatory. This one I'm having to do right now with you because otherwise the grass would die and stuff, so hopefully I can do this quickly. I don't really think it's going to change much, but yeah, the blast resistance is 3, and we got some dirt, but we got all of it anyways. And then it is renewable because grass grows onto dirt, and then dirt is renewable because you can trade Podzol with a wandering trader. And if you break Podzol, then it gives you dirt, and you can grow grass onto dirt and then still touch it, and yeah. It's kind of a long process, but you can get infinite of that. The grass block stacks to 64, which is kind of obvious, but you know, you gotta mention it, and now I'm lagging. Okay, there we go. Oh, yep, we're good. And then, up here, yep, fire on. The grass block is not flammable. If you light it on fire, nothing's gonna happen except it's gonna be on fire. So, yeah. And that is the end of the episode. If you've enjoyed this or learned something new, please hit that like button down below. And down in the description, there's a link to the official page on the wiki thing on the grass block. And yeah, I also have a playlist. Go check that out. This is episode 9, so there's technically 8, but there's also a few .5s. I'm not doing the math. But yeah, there's a few other episodes, so check that out too. And that's the end. See ya!